At 6, while most East Texans may be shivering from freezing temperatures, the chill effect or chill hours are necessary for the proper growth of certain fruit. KLTV7's Bob Hallmark explains.
The bone-chilling freezes overnight have many guarding against frozen pipes and checking water for their livestock. But the freezing produces a needed aspect: chill hours.
Whenever you're looking at plants, specifically fruit trees, things like that require chill hours, it is a good thing.
In East Texas, probably the biggest benefactor of chill hours are these right here, peach trees.
Particularly important for peach growers.
Peach trees, if it's apple trees, things like that, pay attention to those chill hours. Being able to get those chill hours allows those plants to produce properly like they should, which allows you to be able to enjoy that fruit whenever it comes time.
Chilling requirement, or chill hours, is the number of hours between 32 degrees and 45 degrees between October 1st through February 28th. But a warm spell could be disastrous.
If temperatures are higher than normal, than average, that is actually taking away from some of our chill hours that these plants have received.
So far, East Texas has 419 chill hours.
For our region area right now, we take anywhere from 800 to 900 chill hours. And what this does is this promotes our plants to be able to put on the blooms, which then set the fruit.
So being cold for a little while will pay off in the end. Bob Hallmark, KLTV 7 News.
And Davis says our next cold spell over the next 10 days could add some much needed chill hours.